The Goalkeeper Part 2. Skills, Training, and Mindset. Football is not just a sport. It is a battlefield of passion, courage, and resilience. And among all the warriors who step onto the pitch, none are tested more brutally than the goalkeeper. His craft is unlike any other. His training is harder, his mistakes are costlier, and his mind is forged in fire. To understand the greatness of a goalkeeper, we must step into his world of skills, training, and mindset, the holy trinity that makes him the ultimate guardian of the game. First, let us talk about skills. A goalkeeper's body is his weapon. His reflexes must be lightning fast, sharper than the blink of an eye. The ball can come from anywhere, at any speed, at any angle. A split-second delay is the difference between a stunning save and a heartbreaking goal. That is why reflex training is the foundation. Hours of catching tennis balls, reacting to unpredictable bounces, diving at impossible speeds, all of it builds the sharp instincts that separate a good goalkeeper from a great one. But reflexes alone are not enough. Positioning is the silent art that defines excellence. The goalkeeper must know exactly where to stand, when to step forward, when to retreat, and when to cut off the angle. Even before the striker takes a shot, the goalkeeper is already calculating the position of the ball, the body language of the shooter, the movement of defenders. Great positioning can make a save look easy, while poor positioning makes even simple shots impossible to stop. Then comes handling and catching. Imagine a ball spinning through the air, wet from rain, heavy with power, heading straight toward the goal. One weak hand, one fumble, and disaster strikes. That is why goalkeepers practice catching endlessly, high balls, low balls, crosses from the wings, and rockets from outside the box. Their hands must be strong, steady, and fearless, for even the slightest slip is unforgivable. And what about diving? A true goalkeeper is an acrobat, flying through the air with grace and power. Training involves countless dives on hard ground, bruises, and pain. But behind every spectacular dive we see on television lies years of sacrifice. A goalkeeper learns to fall correctly, to extend fully, to push his body beyond its limits. Because when the ball is heading for the top corner, there is no time to think, only time to fly. One of the most underrated skills is distribution. In modern football, the goalkeeper is not just a shot stopper, he is the first playmaker. A quick throw can launch a deadly counterattack. A precise long kick can bypass an entire midfield. The likes of Ederson, Alisson, and Neuer have redefined this role, proving that goalkeepers must master not only saving but also creating opportunities. But skills are nothing without training. Behind every 90-minute performance lies weeks of relentless hard work. Goalkeepers train harder than most imagine. Morning drills of diving hundreds of times, afternoon sessions of high-intensity reflex tests, evening analysis of opponents, penalty takers, it is a never-ending cycle of preparation. They train in the rain, under the burning sun, on muddy fields, with bruises on their ribs and cuts on their elbows. Why? Because they know one day, in one match, one single moment will demand everything they have ever practiced. Training also builds stamina and strength. Goalkeepers must be explosive, able to launch their entire body in a split second. They must have powerful legs to leap and punch, strong arms to parry shots, and an iron core to balance midair. Unlike other players, they cannot rest during the game. Even when the ball is far away, they remain alert, crouched, ready to explode like a spring. But the greatest weapon of a goalkeeper is not his body, it is his mindset. The mental game is everything. Football is cruel to goalkeepers. A striker can miss 10 chances, but he is forgiven when he scores once. A goalkeeper, however, can make 10 brilliant saves, but one mistake will define his night. This pressure destroys the weak. Only those with unshakable confidence survive. The goalkeeper must master focus. For 90 minutes, he cannot switch off. Even a second of distraction can cost the match. He must also master resilience. When he concedes a goal, he cannot hang his head. He must rise instantly, because the next shot is always coming. He must master leadership too, because he commands the defense, shouting instructions, organizing walls for free kicks, calming nerves when chaos threatens. Perhaps the hardest part of the goalkeeper's mindset is loneliness. Unlike other players, he cannot hide behind teammates. His mistakes are exposed, magnified, replayed again and again on screens. The world remembers his failures more than his victories. And yet, he returns to the field, week after week, because his courage is greater than his fear. Think about the penalty shootout. The entire world watching. The striker walking towards the spot, confident, powerful, expected to score. But the goalkeeper stands alone, heart pounding, studying every movement, every breath, every hesitation. In that moment, he becomes a psychologist, a warrior, and a gambler. And when he dives the right way and saves, the stadium explodes, the team celebrates, and his name is carved into football history. This is the life of a goalkeeper, unforgiving, demanding, but glorious. His skills are crafted through endless repetition. His training is built on sacrifice. His mindset is forged in the fire of pressure. And together, these three elements, skills, training, and mindset, create the wall that protects the team, the heart that beats with courage, and the soul that never gives up. So, next time you watch football, remember that behind every stunning save lies years of silent suffering, unseen effort, and unmatched dedication. The goalkeeper may not always get the headlines, but without him, the game would collapse. He is not just part of the team. He is the guardian of hope. Dear viewers of Football Lovers #1, if you enjoyed this story of the goalkeeper's strength and sacrifice, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video, comment with your thoughts, and share it with your friends. Your support keeps us bringing you more passionate football stories from around the world.